Good day, folks. Ethereum is breaking out bullishly, seemingly making a new higher high every single time you look at it. So in this video, I want to talk about my next kind of bullish and potentially bearish price targets with Ethereum, depending what way we move next. We're in a very precarious spot right now. So in this video, I'm going to run through some technical analysis, talk about what I see happening, both short-term and long-term with Ethereum, kind of run through kind of my next major price targets here. I also want to bring you guys a brand new low cap gem that just launched. It's called Refinable. I'm going to kind of do some kind of brief TA, do what I can at least, and also kind of talk about the state of that project. So if you like the sound of that, I need you to do me a favor, folks. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon notified of new uploads. As well, recently, me and Messin, we both run the channel. We've decided to start pushing the Patreon a bit more. We have a Patreon. You can join our Patreon, link down in the description below. You get access to our VIP Discord group as well. Once we get to 100 Patreon members, we're going to find our own recording studio, our own spot that will hopefully allow us to pump out much more content and hopefully increase the value that we provide you guys. We're going to start live streaming soon and one day even show our faces here on this channel. So we got big plans up ahead. If you like what we do and you want to support us, become a Patreon member again. And if one of the once we reach 100 Patreon members, we will be giving away a Ledger wallet, so make sure you check that out. Again, link for everything is down in the description below. So folks, look, Ethereum reached my price target of $2,600 over here. Over here, back in these ranges, back in March, I was saying I thought this was the bottom for Ethereum. I bought it here, I longed it here. I was letting our people know that I was longing and buying Ethereum here, and I was even saying we're probably going to see a $2,600 Ethereum in late April, early March. Specifically, I said April 23rd, but we got $2,600 April 22nd. So I guess I was wrong. Now, I think it's time for me to talk about my next bullish price target. I think we could see a $3,200 Ethereum because that's where our next major fib level is. And I do believe this Fibonacci extension drop from this bottom, this top to this retracement is pretty valid. Now, with that being said, we may not get there anytime soon because Ethereum is in a very precarious state right now. We're basically forming this uptrending channel, and we're currently testing the upper extremities of this channel. So potentially we could anticipate a potential rejection point right about here. Let's say we do get rejected. I think we're probably going to fall back down, retest $2,600 because it before acted as resistance. It's a nice psychological level. So I think that's kind of our first stop if we continue to find rejection here, if we cannot break above this red trend line in the near future. Aside from that, I would say retesting the 21 EMA on the 6 hour. This blue line here makes a lot of sense. The 21 EMA on the 6 hour has been pretty good for kind of calling short-term price action. We can see how when price is above it, it acts as support. When price is below it, it acts as resistance. So this is a pretty good EMA for kind of understanding short-term movements with Ethereum, and more kind of long-term macro movements. I believe the 200 EMA on the 10 hour is more relevant. We can see how here it acted as support, and once we were below it, it was acting as resistance here with these candles here. And then again here support several times acting as support. So this is a very relevant price reactive EMA. So I think worst case scenario we could fall back down in these regions. But I think for what's far more likely is the 26, this EMA, and probably the lower extremities of this green channel line here, perhaps around 24. I'd say around $2,400 is probably kind of one of the most bearish, very short-term pullback regions. We can see how there's a nice spike in volume here, nice price reactive level around 2400s, and that would line up pretty closely to the kind of the lower extremities of our channel line here. So that's kind of my bearish price prediction for Ethereum. Bullish, again, I think $3,200 over time, over the next month or two is very reasonable, especially if we can break above this red trend line here. Now, something else that we need to note is the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing, because the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing, I believe, is going to be very useful for understanding whether we have more gas in our tank to keep pumping, whether pullback is in store, and we can even anticipate possible hidden support and resistance levels. So we made a video letting you guys know they were kind of trapped within this channel here. If we were to break up bullishly, likely to be a catalyst that leads to Ethereum breaking up bullishly, and that's exactly what happened. So we're having a bit of an impulse here. We're probably going to have a bit of a pause in consolidation period, probably form another range similar to this at some point here. So once we form that range and then break out again from that range, that's going to be very key for understanding the next impulse for Ethereum, whether it's breaking out bullishly from this trend line or breaking down bearishly. Understanding how Ethereum, the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing plays out will be very key for understanding what that next move is with Ethereum. Now, another very key chart that we need to look at here is the Ethereum dominance chart. Folks, for those who don't know, Ethereum dominance is the total value of Ethereum in comparison to total value of all cryptocurrency. We're breaking past some very key levels. We could draw a very macro trend line from back in 2017 to this peak here, and we have broken out bullishly, went back down and retested it, held it as support. We are consistently getting over time macro higher highs and higher lows. So this is in fact quite bullish. This is telling us that Ethereum over time is gaining steam and gaining momentum. This is very bullish to see. Ethereum is very likely to see bullish continuation, especially if we can break above this red trend line here. Oof, folks, very great to see for Ethereum and the alts as well. Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance, total value of Bitcoin in comparison to total value of all cryptocurrency. We just need to take a second here to say rest in peace to Bitcoin dominance, because we have absolutely been crashing. This is amazing. We had a 236 Fibonacci support level right here at around 50% 6 in Bitcoin dominance. We're falling below it. We're constantly making low lows of the Bitcoin dominance, which is good for the altcoins. If we fall below 50%, oof, alts are going to fly. They're going to absolutely fly. Although I do anticipate at some point in the near future, in the next few weeks, next maybe month or two, a rise in Bitcoin dominance. We've had a substantial drop. I think a rise is long overdue. I think a movement to the upside with Bitcoin is inevitable in just a matter of time. So once Bitcoin decides to make moves to the upside, starts to go to maybe 70, 80K, I think we're probably going to see a temporary rise in Bitcoin dominance, in a temporary pause in alts rallying while Bitcoin is moving parabolically. So that's what's kind of some of the main takeaways with Ethereum. Now, guys, I want to talk to you guys about Refinable. This is a brand new low cap gem, somewhat of a low cap, $140-ish million. So it's not an ultra low cap, but it's not a high cap either. So what is Refinable? Refinable is a brand new NFT marketplace that recently just launched on Binance Smart Chain. So Refinable is kind of aiming to be the NFT marketplace in the Binance ecosystem. So very good to see. They've partnered with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is one of the most popular YouTubers out there, so that's quite a big deal. Mr. Beast has actually been into crypto for quite a while. I'm pretty sure this guy was like into Ethereum and Bitcoin for like a while, probably even before me, to be honest. So big shout out to Mr. Beast. That's pretty cool to see. But look, this is very interesting, folks. Look, the Binance ecosystem, while I've been fighting it and neglecting it, I'm getting more and more involved. I actually placed my first trade on PancakeSwap today, out of all these, to be honest, to buy into Refinable. A lot of things I like about this. They've had a massive pullback. You can see the all-time high on the day was about $4, and it's currently hovering at around $2 right now. So there's actually been a bit of FUD surrounding this project here. It seems like the team was having a lot of issues with their IDO in rolling out their tokens, with people not getting their tokens, and issues with fees and issues with rollout. So there's a bit of FUD and a bit of problems with their rollout. But at the end of the day, if and when they get that all sorted out, I think this project is very well positioned to be a leader in the NFT space, and potentially the leader in the NFT marketplace on the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So I recently started dollar cost averaging my way onto this project. Again, I really like this thing because you get it on PancakeSwap, very, very low fees. So always get your contract addresses from official sources. Here you can go to CoinGecko, look at whatever project you like, and it brings you over here. This is where you can find the official smart contract address as well. I think this project is actually extremely well positioned to really explode over the long term, because if we look here at Binance Smart Chain Scan, so you can take a look at Binance Smart Chain Scan by just clicking on here on Explorers. If you look at your project, it'll usually have a scanner where you can look at kind of different on-chain metrics, and you can actually take a look at exactly how many people, exactly how many wallets are holding any given project. And we can see here that there's actually 79,000 wallets holding Refinable here. So that's a very big deal. This is quite a big project because it's a big deal because this project is very new. Like if we compare Refinable to something like Rarible, which Rarible is one of the most popular NFT marketplaces on the Ethereum ecosystem, Rarible only has 19,000 holders or unique addresses holding Rarible. So that's quite a lot. The fact that Refinable is very new, it literally just launched and already has many more token holders than something like Rarible, who's established, who's been here a while, is quite telling of things that could potentially come. Another project, NFT project that's very big in this space, Chili's here. So if we take a look here at their kind of their Ether scan here, we can see that the Binance Chain Explorer, there's 30,000 unique addresses, and on the Ethereum Explorer, we can see here 75,000 unique addresses. So Chili's is one of the leaders in the NFT space. The fact that Refinable already has a similar amount of holders to these other large NFT players is extremely telling of things to come. And if we look at some of the top NFT players in the space today, we can see that Chili's has a market cap of 2.8 billion, Engine Coin 2.5 billion, Decentraland 1.9 billion. So could the potential leader in the NFT market space on the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem one day be a top 5, top 10 NFT project? I think so. Could Refinable one day, reach the market cap in the billions? I think so. So I think Refinable over the long term could probably do maybe, who knows, maybe a 5, 10x. I don't know, folks. It's not financial advice. This project could crash and go to zero. They could get hacked. A meteor could hit the earth and all of the global internet collapses, and a million things could happen. None of this is for sure, folks. But look, I found this project interesting enough that I decided to invest into it myself. So if you guys want to gain access to projects such as these, again, folks, join our VIP Discord. You get access through our Patreon. Link for that is down in the description below. We let our VIP Discord members know first when we're going to get into low cap gems, what kind of low cap gems we're looking at. We also have very helpful resources in our VIP Discord group. As well, we talk to all our members regularly. So if you want to help us get a studio, hopefully pump out much more content, and if you want to gain access to those perks, become a Patreon member, become a VIP Discord member. Link to join everything is down in the description below. As well, I'd also ask that you support our new channel sponsor called Atani. So Atani is essentially a one-stop shop to connect all your exchanges. If you're anything like me, you have a bunch of exchanges. What Atani does is that it connects all your exchanges through one dashboard, through one kind of main site, through API keys that Atani does not have control over. That way you can buy and sell over all your different exchanges through one platform, through one dashboard. So make your life a lot easier. Use Atani. They also have very helpful tax features. A link for Atani and our Patreon is down in the description below. All right, folks. So look, if Ethereum starts to break down bearishly, break out bullishly, if anything interesting happens with Ethereum or with Refinable, we're going to be talking about it on this channel in our Discord group. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads, because I called the exact Ethereum price target almost to the day. I was off by one day. So folks, stay tuned. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Until next time, take care.